Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Chapman 219, and today I'm going to be talking about the Aroldis Chapman signing. Now, he has decided to sign back with the New York Yankees. Now, I would say re-sign, but he was with the Cubs, so technically not re-signing, but he's signing back because he used to be with the Yankees. Beginning in 2016 season, when he was traded from the Cincinnati Reds to the New York Yankees, and then traded from the Yankees to the Cubs. And do I think that this is going to affect the Yankees too much? No, I don't really think this is going to affect the Yankees too much from what it was last year when Chapman first left, because they still had Andrew Miller for a little bit, and the point is, it's not going to be any different from when they just had Betances and Andrew Miller in like 2014, alright, like in 2015. It's not going to be that much different. It's just going to be that again. Because Andrew Miller is not going to sign with the Yankees. And it's going to be pretty insane stuff to see. Now, people thought, okay, well, will he re-sign with the Cubs? Well, that is clearly not what's going to happen because Wade Davis was traded to the Cubs for Jorge Soler. I think that was like yesterday or whatever. So, it was pretty big stuff. So, I mean, you know, do I think that Chapman should still be with the Reds? I mean, maybe, but we have a lot of talented pitchers that needed to be called up, and many thought, okay, we'll put him in a starter role, but I think that since a lot of them have been working out the bullpen, specifically Michael Lorenzen and Rafael Iglesias, I think we're going to really have a lot better bullpen this next season, and we won't need Chapman. We don't need Chapman. Now, would I still like Chapman to be on a team? Yes. Do I miss Chapman? Yes. But do I think he'd be required for us to have great success? No. I do not think that whatsoever. And, would Chapman still be with the Reds? Yes. He would have re-signed with the Reds and everything, if he would have still been with the Reds and he not get traded to the Yankees. Only reason why he's signing with the Yankees is out of respect and honor for the Yankees. And the reason why I say that is if you look at a lot of players, they're like, oh, of course, the New York Yankees, why wouldn't I sign with them? That's just out of respect and being able to say, hey, I'm like getting to play on the team that Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig played on, and Mickey Mantle and Joe DiMaggio. You can't just say, oh, I think I'll sign with the Yankees because they're like my favorite team. Because no, that's not at all why people sign with the Yankees. That's the only reason why they sign with the Yankees is because it's a great opportunity to be a part of a great franchise. Arguably the greatest franchise in history. If you look at the success that the Yankees have had, of course, have they had a lot of talented players? Yes. They've had a lot of talented players, and they've had a lot of things go lucky for them, and they've had a lot of things go their way in the past. Now, do I think the Yankees are going to go to the World Series anytime soon? No. I do not think that whatsoever. They are having to rebuild, and do I think that a lot of these deals that they've been making will pan out for them? I do not. Do I think a lot of their prospects are going to make out to how people solved them last season? I do not. Do I think Gary Sanchez will be a really big star? I think he'll be a star, but not, he's not going to be an Albert Pujols. He's not going to be a Joey Votto. He's not going to be anybody really special. Alright? Do I think he's going to resemble someone like a Mike Piazza as a catcher? Probably. He has pop. He can, he'll probably have a decent batting average, but at the same time, I don't think he is that much of a star potential to the point where he'll be MVP, 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 MVP. I don't even think he will win 2 MVPs. Gary Sanchez might win 1, maybe, but at the same time, I don't think he'll even win 1 because the way that the Yankees have gone, all their players have had star seasons, or I should say, the players that have had star seasons in their first few seasons, it didn't turn out well for the some of the rest of their career with the Yankees, and then they go to a different team and then they do really well. So, do I think that this Chapman deal is good for the Yankees? Yeah. But is it what they need? No. Their bullpen is already decent enough. I mean, they've gotten rid of a lot of guys. The Yankees, I mean, let's face it, the Yankees pitching actually is starting to go down. And the reason why I say that is because they're losing pitchers all the time. They don't have Nathan Eovaldi anymore, who threw 100 miles per hour, and they're not gonna have CC Sabathia in a couple of years. He's gonna be retired. Actually, I think he's already retired, technically. In my opinion, he's retired. But yeah, it really sucks to see the Yankees go down like this. But I think that their rebuilding phase will pan out for them, at least a little bit, and they will make another World Series run in a few years. Probably in the next 5 to 10 years. I wouldn't count on the next 3 years, but next 5 to 10 years, I would say they're going to make a run. But, and also I think the Reds would make a World Series run before the Yankees would, because the Reds' rebuild phase this past season is the last year rebuilding for the Reds, and we have a team together now. We don't have any other positions that we really need to get rid of, other than the fact that maybe get rid of Phillips. But that would be the only other deal that we would make at this point in time. And we've already commented on Billy Hamilton leaving. Nope. Anthony DeSclafani, it would take lots to get rid of those guys, which I respect. And for Chapman to leave the Reds and to give all these other guys opportunities in the bullpen and Tony Cingrani opportunity at the closer role, I like that. I didn't like it at the time. I didn't like a lot of the decisions at the time, but that's just because I really love the players, and it really has panned out for the Reds so far. And the fact of the talent that we have, that we've called up, that is, and that we still have in the minors. And I really think that the Yankees and the Reds will be meeting and clashing and meeting in the World Series in the next 10 years. But that's just me. I say 2019, the Reds will be back into being one of the top teams in the National League, if not the top team in the National League. The Yankees, in the next 5 years, they'll be the top team probably in the American League. And but yeah, that's really all I have to say. But yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what your opinions on this agreement is. Aroldis Chapman signing a 5-year, $86 million deal. I don't know if I've said that yet or not, but $86 million deal with the Yankees, 5 years. That's a huge contract, but at the same time, it's not that big if you're looking at some of the other players. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below what your opinions on this signing is, or what your opinions are about the signing, and I will see you all later.